Breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer amongst African American women. An estimated 27,000 new cases of breast cancer is expected to occur in African American women in 2013. White women are more likely to get breast cancer. However, African American women are more likely to die from breast cancer. We all know someone who has been affected by this horrible disease. Here is Mrs. Glo's story.
Miss Glo inspires me every day. She's 62 years old, and it amazes me the things that she does, how she gets it in, and her no mess attitude. She inspires me to do better, to be better, if I think I have a common cold or if I think I stubbed my toe, to know what she's going through and the way she comes in here and get it in, she is truly a hero in my eyes, and she truly defines for me what no mess means. When Miss Glo first came to the camp, she is exactly how you see the name, Miss Glo. She came in here like a firecracker. She lights up the entire room. She has a personality that if you think you're gonna have a bad day, you're not gonna have a bad day no more. She has a go-get-it attitude. There's nothing she cannot do. Can't is not in her vocabulary. I absolutely adore her. I always say she's my shiro. When I get to this age, I want to be still kicking my leg up just like she does. No mess. It is really important to always stay healthy and fit. We know that because you never know when an injury may come. But when you're diagnosed with something that could be life-threatening, such as cancer, you always want to be on your A game. And I love the fact that Ms. Glo came to this camp prior to being diagnosed, just wanted to be healthier, become more fit. And in the midst of her doing that, it amazes me because her doctors have even said that they don't know how her prognosis would have been if she wasn't as fit as she was going into it. Most people cannot get out of bed after going through chemotherapy or going through radiation, but Ms. Glo not only does it, she came to a skate party that night. She went and had her chemotherapy, went to the nap, and came onto the skate party. These are things that, it's just amazing. So health and fitness, if you don't think it should be number one on your list or priority, I hope this is a great example because she's a true example of being healthy and fit, you can fight anything.
I feel like I'm in pretty good health. I'm strong, I got pretty good strength, and I think it helps a lot because my body is in condition to ward off illnesses, colds, and things, and I just believe it's just going to help me to ward off this cancer. My labs are not bad at all. They told me to continue to do my exercise as much as tolerable. That's what the doctor told me to do. And so Tasha keeps a watchful eye over me to make sure that I don't overexert myself. And I take vitamins. I take vitamin B12, Intramax, multivitamins. And I feel great, and I'm still full of energy. So I feel like it's playing a great part of my journey with this.
When Ms. Glo first told me she had cancer, I was devastated. The tears flowed, we cried together, but then I said, well, why not her? Because I know she's a firecracker. I know she can handle this. And she's done it with true spirit. Most people, this would knock them down. As soon as they hear the word, you have cancer, they would go into underneath this rock and hide there forever. But not Ms. Glo. She came here, and in this camp, 6 weeks, she's not missed but one day out of 6 whole weeks. Someone else, I'm not sure they could have handled that. From the surgical procedures to the cancer to the radiation, she has been a straight trooper. And I know that God never put on us more than we can handle. And I know she can handle this. So for her to get the diagnosis, no, it's not easy to hear. But I know that she can handle it, and she's going to be a fighter.
Well, I went in for my annual mammogram, as I always do around July and August. And so they took a mammogram, and then after the results of that, they wanted me to come back in to redo the mammogram. Well, they did that last year as well, so I said, okay, So I went in and I did the second mammogram, and then I got a letter from them stating that they would like more of a follow-up. They wanted me to come in to get an MRI. And I went in to get the MRI. Then they wanted me to come in to do a CT scan. I went in to do a CT scan. By then, I figured they must see something that they didn't see the year before. Then they ended up with an ultrasound. And then a few days later after that, they told me that they saw something that they didn't see last year, and it was something that was in question, and they wanted to take a biopsy. So they scheduled me for surgery for a biopsy. And when they took that out, they saw another, it was in the right breast, they saw another spot near that same area. So when they went in for the biopsy, they took both of those nodules out. And the results of that, when I went into the doctor's office to get the results of that, that was when they told me that it was cancerous. So that was the beginning of this journey.
Some people have seen where God has brought you from. You don't really understand it. They don't know your story.
The way I get through the challenging days is through prayer. You know, I believe in God, and I have a strong faith in God. And I'm just believing and trusting in Him that He's a healer, and He's going to heal me, or He has healed me. So just by prayer and hope and my faith and my family at Tadas, because without them, I just don't know. You know, Tasha, Sherry, and Robin, you told me at the beginning that you all got this. And that took a load off of me. And just that, with you all being beside me, behind me, and the grace of God, I'm getting through it. Well, TFC has helped me overall because you all make me feel like I can do all things, and I know I can. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I got the strength, and Tasha keeps pushing me. That gives me more strength. And then you all have me spoiled because you all allow and let me do whatever I want to do. I have my own exercise routine. And Tasha just said, just go ahead, Miss Glo, work it out. And then I'm back in class again. And I love it. I love being able to do what I want to do and when I want to do it. Thank you, Tasha.
For no more shall the shackles condemn me. You don't know my story.
You just don't know.
For if you did, you would lift up your hands. So just let me tell you.
Oh, Miss Glo, you know I love you. Y'all gonna make me cry. I adore you. You have been such a blessing in my life. And I don't know, I've told you many times, you know, you not being there in that same spot, lifting that leg up and acting crazy, or just, you know, saying no mess, whatever it may be, you have really been such an inspiration in my life, and I'm a better person for meeting you. I know I'm a teacher, I know I get out there and train other people, but you have trained me. You've trained my heart, and you take me places I never thought I'd go. And for that reason, I thank you, and I bless you. No mess. I love you.
My name is Miss Gloria Simpson, better known as Mrs. Glo, and I am going to beat this cancer.